Hello, and thank you for joining us for a special edition of Chowder, Heart and Friends TV. You know, Halloween has always been one of my favorite holidays. It's so true that whenever we put a mask on, we can kind of let go of ourselves a little bit and be who we really are. Like just set into just the way we were maybe when we were kids. When you're a kid, you put on a costume, you can be anything you want. You know, you can be a cat, you can be a ninja, you can be a Yoda, any number of superheroes, or you can even be the evil, that's in the world. But anyways, I love Halloween because it's kind of like New Year's for me. It's every year is stamped with the special memory of spending time with my family and my friends. And whether you're consciously or unconsciously doing it, you're scaring away the darkness for one more year. I remember when I was a kid, my mom used to make me costumes. I was E.T. when I was in first grade, and then in the second grade, I was Strawberry Shortcake. Picture it, I was 7 years old, exploring the boundaries of my personality, and Mom, bless her heart, and her Singer sewing machine made me a little beautiful dress and a bonnet. And then I was the hit of the assembly, and I was pretty, I would say, far before my time as far as, chasing off gender norms. And of course, the next year, I identified as a big fuzzball with, 3-foot ear span and an eating disorder as I went down the street in my Gizmo costume. That Mom made, of course. And, there's something special about those years when I was a kid, and I'm so glad that I get to keep those costumes all with me all these times. And every time I put them on, it's like stepping back into a portal when things were a little bit simpler, all you had to do was put on a costume to chase the monsters away. And I don't remember much about my baseball games or how many games I won and lost, but I definitely remember the good times that I had dressing up and going to haunted houses. The tricks, the treats, the tangy sweet Granny Smiths drizzled in caramel. And you can't beat those memories. How often do you get to run around and howl into the wind like banshees before some curmudgeon says, "Quiet down now"? This year, I tried to capture some of that nostalgia and I took my kids to Six Flags Fright Fest. Yeah.
Ew, it smells so bad.
I fart when I'm nervous.
It smells terrible.
I totally fart when I'm nervous. What absolute fun we had. I love spending time with my children and creating memories that will last our whole lives. And now, thanks to YouTube, those memories will probably outlast us. And if we're lucky, someone else will learn something valuable from our experience in the creations. One of my ultimate goals of creating Chowder Heart and Friends TV is to support the dreams and family of my friends and make art and music. And one of my favorite people for the past 2 decades has been Miss Alice.
Welcome everyone to Miss Alice's Magical Pumpkin Patch Playdate. We're here to pick out a pumpkin and check out all the spooky things to see. But first, let's count how many horses we can find. I see one brown horse. Can you wave hi to that brown horse? Now I see 2 horses. This one is white. This black and gray horse makes 3 horses. Great job counting the horses with me. Horses love to eat hay, grass. And do you know what this horse likes to eat? Pumpkins! Let's go on a pumpkin adventure.
Are you ready? Let's go find one. Do you like this one? This one's big and round and orange. I've never seen one like this before. Or what about this big white pumpkin? This one, it's perfect for carving because it's so tall and round. I like this one. Which pumpkin did you like the best?
Bye everyone, I had so much fun playing with you and I can't wait to see you next time for Miss Alice's Playdates.
Another longtime friend of mine is Badger MoonFire, one of the most authentic people that I know. Her amazing style, she makes her own clothes, and she has this amazingly, hauntingly beautiful voice. So I'm really proud to having her here to share her wise and witchy vibes. So here's my friend, Badger MoonFire.
Times like these, when I can't sleep, my body's weary and I can't think. Not miles creep and keep me away. Hold me closer, darling. Keep these demons at bay. I don't know how much longer eyes open can stay. Shadows breathe and take the force, and I can see them at my door. Hold me closer, darling. Hold me closer, darling. Hold me closer, darling. Keep these demons at bay.
Welcome back to Chowder, Harden Friends TV. Earlier this year, I had the pleasure of partaking in the 48-hour film festival with the California International Film Fest and CaliforniaFilm.net. Each year, participants create short films and compete for cash prizes. This year, I was lucky enough to connect with the folks at ShutterFilms, and we created Rize of the Collapse. Although our film didn't win the cash prize, we really were the real winners because the experience allowed us to create a partnership, and that led us to right here in this studio and to many more productions that are coming soon. I got a chance to sit down with Troy and Ivan of ShutterFilms, and here's a little interview we did. In the studio today, we have Troy Lee and Ivan Gomez, the script supervisor and the director of Rise of the Collapse. How you guys doing?
Doing all right.
Doing great.
You ready for Halloween?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. Well, are you doing anything right now? Are you doing any movies or anything right now?
Special projects. Let's see. Right now, I got a docu-series that I'm working on. Already made the announcement, and it's all it is just we're documenting the journey of Irving Chaloa and his coach, Coach Salas, and that's the project I'm currently working on. We've been working on it for over a month now, but we still got a lot of work to do before we get into 5 episodes and then pitch it to TV and streaming services. So that's what's been keeping me real busy lately.
Awesome, awesome. And so you've written a few things for ShutterFilms. Yes. Right, and including Doctors Away. Right, that was a good one. We'll focus on that later, a different show.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, thank you for all your hard work, and I really appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
And you, Troy, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good, dude.
Yeah. What are you up to?
Let's see. Well, of course, I am here.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow, ShutterFilms is helping out Ace Gardner's Alien film, which I totally forgot the name of that film. But we ShutterFilms do have rights to that film. And then, of course, I recently also got rights to Josh Tovar's Acting on Concrete. Josh Tovar was a co-leader before Ivan. He currently lives in LA working as an editor for a YouTuber.
Yeah.
And when Josh gave me rights to the film, I decided to up the quality of the film by kicking out his cast and putting our own people in. And and we had a shoot already with Rosin Santa Cruz and Aileen Huang, and then we'll be doing another shoot with you on Sunday at your sister's cleaning office.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, what was your favorite part of doing Rise of the Collapse?
Oh, honestly, it was definitely quality control. Just because the script was kind of messy, but you know, just like when you're panning for gold, you gotta sift through all the muck before you get to the goal. Cleaned up the script, you know, took out any parts that you know might not be tasteful for the film festivals. But on set, when we had those scenes where the zombie attacks, had to make sure that certain actors are able to perform certain feats, because like the super zombie that we had on set, he had like a bad back, and he couldn't really grab an actor and really toss him. So had to show him an alternative way that will still sell, but won't throw his back on and give him a bad day. But that was my role in Rise of the Collapse more than anything.
Yeah.
And you were also the police officer in Rise of the Collapse, CEC detective.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah.
I was a.
Yeah. You made the whole movie. I mean, that's my favorite part. Right?
I was a detective.
Yeah. Troy, what was your favorite part of shooting Rise of the Collapse?
I would say Rise of the Collapse is probably like one of my best directed films. Like if you look at the photos on Instagram, it was like a really good film shoot.
Yeah.
But I would say my favorite part would be me also playing as the CEC detective. Because I feel like that if I were to be in a zombie apocalypse movie, I would want to be a cop. I don't know, it's probably just a Walking Dead thing. So yeah.
What's going on? I heard that Rise of the Collapse got picked up.
Yeah, so it recently screened last Saturday at the Cloud Film Festival, and I was offered a contract, which I haven't signed yet because they haven't given it to me, to where it can stream and generate revenue on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and that type of stuff.
Cool, and we can watch it on YouTube?
Yes, you can watch it on YouTube on ShutterFilms, along with Doctors Away and other ShutterFilms productions.
Awesome. Well, thanks guys for being here, and we're going to take a look at Rise of the Collapse right now.
Oh,
all right.
Let's watch it.
This is a cocoon. Inside, he's going through changes.
I'd love to show up, but I have training this weekend.
My God, Derek, when are you gonna start prioritizing your family over work? I mean, it's your daughter's birthday, for Christ's sake.
It's hard to see you guys since we divorced.
God. You know, even when we were married, you were barely there for us. It's always about your military career, isn't it?
Sir, we need to check your temperature. Sure. What's going on?
What's your business here?
I live here.
All right. Stay inside. If you encounter anybody with a bite, make sure to tell us. Have a nice day.
Thanks.
Believe it or not, dreams are a big part of my creative process. Anytime I wake up from a dream and I remember it, it's a blessing. There's been several times in my life that I've woken up from nightmares, shivering, and it wasn't until I was able to write it down that I was able to actually decipher the meaning of what my subconscious was trying to say to me. Here's a song about one of those nightmares.
Moving things by the talking of no evil force. When I woke, I was terrified from my own fear. Was a dreamer, a softly spoken in a voice. Sometimes I feel so dead and torn apart inside, like I could be a train wreck revival. This Halloween I'm gonna sleep with the light on. This Halloween I'm gonna sleep with the light on. So I don't have to see all the darkness. So I don't have to see all the darkness. Oh, this Halloween. Oh, I don't like zombies now, they will keep me out. They hang out on the corners and they let all hang out. They're like brains in abdomens, and they look at me and smile like I'm zombie too. And you know that I can't lie. Sometimes I feel so dead and torn apart inside, like I could really be a train wreck without no. There's Halloween, I'm gonna sleep with the light on. Oh, there's Halloween, I'm gonna sleep with the light on. So I don't have to see all the darkness. No, I don't have to see all the darkness and me. Oh, there's Halloween. Oh, there's Halloween. Oh, there's Halloween.
When infectious zombies are devastating the planet, how often do you fear for your family that they will be devoured by the undead? Now you don't have to. Zombies is the first insurance company to offer benefits in case of a fatal zombie attack. At Zombies, we know flexibility is important. Whether the world is overrun, or there are just a few undead in your town, we provide compensation in currency or supplies.
Call Zombies today. Even if our phone lines are down, our bunkers are still in operation.
Just see what our satisfied customers have to say.
Sean got bit, I just didn't know what to do. But thanks to Zombies, I feel safe and protected and very well fed. Thanks, Zombies.
Call Zombies today, or look for our logo outside a sewer near you. Zombies, because it could totally happen.
We put the easy in Zombies.
Well, that's it for our show. Thanks for watching. And as always, we want to thank the great people at Access Sacramento for letting us use this lovely studio and always supporting local music and art in Sacramento. We hope you can join us again for another episode of Chowder Heart and Friends TV soon. Happy Halloween! And remember,
Stay inside. If you encounter anybody with a bite, make sure to tell us. Have a nice day.
la, 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 la.